Hunter Biden. Yeah, well, apparently, Jason, he's being indicted again. And like all good criminals, this is like the mob, right? How did they get all the mob? They didn't get them for murder and extortion, right? They always got it for evading taxes, right? Right, Jason? That was always what they'd end up getting them for. Apparently, somebody took issue. Now, why did it take this long? I don't know. But some of his write-offs were very much in question. So when you're getting ready, I know a lot of you are ahead of the game and you like to get your tax preparation done before the end of the year. Apparently, things that you cannot write off, ATM withdrawals. Yeah, that's not a write-off, but apparently Hunter Biden thought it was. $686,212 in payments to various women. Now, I'll let you decide what type of women they are. $189,969. Kind of weird on these totals. Right? $189,960. Right? Not 190,000, but I guess maybe at 190. That may have been a red flag on, quote, adult entertainment. Yeah, that does not work. Under office expenses, things you cannot, you small business owners like me, like Jason. Okay, there's certain things, apparently, you're not allowed to write off as an office expense. $1,500 Venmo payments to exotic dancers. That is not allowed. Okay? That is definitely not an office expense. $11,500 paid to an escort for 2 nighs. Yeah. Again, I don't know. Was it in the office? Right? I'm just trying to figure out how he got that into the office expense write-offs. $30,000 for his daughter's law school tuition. That seems kind of cheap, doesn't it? Maybe she's not at Harvard or Yale or I don't know. And then again, who knows? Maybe he was splitting. Maybe he only had to pay half. $1,248 to fly an erotic dancer from L.A. to New York. These are all things, guys, that you cannot claim as an office expense on your taxes. So I just wanted to throw that out there, Jason.
And it makes you wonder that the timing of it all. Why now? I mean, obviously, later next year would have been better, I guess, for Republican voters or Republican-sided people. But I don't know why. It just kind of came in my head. Didn't he visit the White House? A month or two ago, and they had the cocaine in the locker. Remember that? And it just makes me wonder if he went to the White House to say, "Hey, Dad, can I have some money?" And Dad said, "No, I'm not going to give you any money." So he went over to the IRS, like, "Hey, IRS, here's all these crooked things I did. Go ahead and indict me." And I'm sure Dad's going to have to bail me out. I don't know, Joe. That just popped into my head. He's sticking it to the big guy to get some more money. Maybe funds are low. I don't know. That's the only thing that came to my mind.
I'm going to show you, Dad. Right? Trying to get rid of me. Well, you know what? Maybe
you're trying to get elected, dude. You're trying to get elected. And I'm going to make that a little harder unless you pony up.
I've been critical of the IRS and all the hiring they've done. Maybe this was what it took. Right? We needed. They just didn't have time to look yet. But now that they've got all these agents now, they've got more time to look at things like this.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's good. It's good that you brought it up. Things that you shouldn't be careful what you write off, and I think it's very humorous. And but it's always about the timing, isn't it, Joe? It's like, why in December 2023? Why couldn't it have been June of 2024? Why wasn't it 6 months ago? But here it is right now. Like you said, the IRS hired all these people. Well, I get the feeling the IRS already knew all this stuff like a year ago or even multiple years ago. I mean, how long has he been writing this stuff off, right, Joe?
Right.
He's got a
lot
of
accounts.
know.
You know what? I didn't care enough to look at. I don't even know what tax year this is from, right?
I think he got 9 counts. 9 counts. Could that be 9 straight years or whatever? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah. Again, I'm not a tax guy. I have no idea, and I didn't really care that. I just thought, wow, I think our listeners would need to know that just in case you wanted to write that kind of stuff off.
Yeah.
At 800-951-0592.